Mercado Libre announced their earnings after the market closed today, and the announcement was real positive. The company is really growing nicely, over 35% top line revenue growth. That's excellent. And what's also good to see is their fintech business is really thriving. They're adding many more millions of users. That's all going to be positive for the long term. Overall, the earnings were just excellent. The revenue growth was excellent. Profitability really expanded and their free cash flow really expanded far faster than I expected, which is always good to see when they really impress to the upside. So, overall, I see the reasons why the stock is rallying in the after hours. The company's just clicking on all cylinders. And the company is really focused on providing e commerce and fintech services down in Latin America. Its biggest countries are Brazil, Argentina, and Mexico. And all those three main regions had fantastic growth. So, excellent job, Mercado Libre. It's good to see that they're really executing their business plan effectively. Mercado Libre is a $107 billion market cap company. And I would say tomorrow, if they open 12% higher, that's going to be, I guess, around 120 billion in market cap. Revenue is 18.49 billion, and the forward P is a little high at 59. They are a high growth company. Companies that grow mid 30 percentage points is really rare, and they are a big company, so that looks really, really good. Analysts like the company; it's a strong buy, but the stock has been appreciating, and it's been appreciating as of late. The stock did provide a nice opportunity to buy shares. That's when I bought my shares, and it really rose nicely. Over the year to date, stock's up 24%, soon to be mid 30s, which will be excellent. Their financials look really, really good. They've been growing year after year, and they just put up an annual growth rate number of above 35%. So that looks fantastic. Overall, their cash flow is higher than expected. Balance sheet's really strong. This business is really strong. Analysts like the company. 14 of them cover the company. It's a strong buy. But the stock has been appreciating, and it's only priced at an 8% discount. So we'll see where these analysts end up with their price targets. I think they're going to go up. When I look at their earnings per share, I see a lot of positive stuff. Growth rate of their top line revenue is going to continue in the 22% range. Earnings per share are going to expand substantially up to $45 per share in fiscal year 2025, up 32%. And then it's expected to expand again at 39%. That looks really good. So as they get bigger and they have their scale, they become more profitable. That totally makes sense. As they get bigger, they have their scale, they generate more free cash. I updated the valuation on Mercado Libre and I come up with a 37% discount. And this valuation went up from the last time I analyzed Mercado Libre, mainly because their free cash flows were far better than I had before. They really expanded nicely, and so did their profitability. That really changed my cash forecast for Mercado Libre, which drives a higher intrinsic value of those cash flows. And once I add cash and take away debt, I get to a higher equity value for the company. Comparing it to its market cap, really has a nice discount of 55%. If I look at the cash flows that Mercado Libre is going to perform. Now, earnings per share, I think it's fairly priced based on earnings per share. I can't argue with the analysts that are covering the stock. But combined, I think overall it's a 37% discount when I use free cash flows as a principal valuation method. So I'm going to buy Mercado Libre. It's a stock that I'm really excited about. It gives me exposure to Latin America, which is good. Most of my stocks are in the US. I think this is going to be a long-term winner. Mercado Libre's focus in Latin America is going to help it be competitive against Amazon and Alibaba. I think Alibaba can dominate Asia. Amazon can dominate the US and maybe some other parts like Europe and Canada, maybe even parts of Mexico. But to really understand the Latin American market, Mercado Libre can really, really make strides there and distance themselves from their competitors. I like that about them. I think it could be a really solid moat. So I will be a buyer of Mercado Libre. Really excited to see how they're going to do in 2025. So that's my video on Mercado Libre. I'd love to get your comments on the stock. Tell me what you think. And remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing my opinion on Mercado Libre and what I'm going to do with the stock. And that's my video. Thank you so much for watching and good luck investing.